Hi, I'm Dahlia.
And I'm Nechama.
And this is The Outsider.
We don't comment, we don't observe, we just report the news from the outside perspective.
Yeah.
Today's a very special episode because there are two girls, number one.
Two females.
And number two, this is my first time being on camera. Normally I am behind the scenes. I do a lot of the filming and some of the editing and like putting it out. But we are the only two people who don't care about politics.
Basically.
We
are on duty.
Yeah, so we're the ones who are here and not at Yunmun.
I mean, to report on things happening in NYU, you would care about some kind of politics.
Correct.
Just the Jewish bubble, though.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's why we're here, and it's going to be a really fun episode. First of all, this is important to mention that Dr. Jill Katz is having her annual archaeology trip this summer to Israel.
I've heard it's good.
I've heard it's unbelievable and incredible. And the dates for that are July 20th through August 7th. This trip also will get you 3 credits, and it'll count either for a sociology class or Jewish history, which are two really important classes.
I didn't know that. All these cool trips always get you credits and stuff, like the art trips as well, right?
Yeah, that's why it's like kind of worth it, and it's also a really great experience.
It's really cool. There is also the YCDS show that's coming up. That's going to be on March 30th, 31st, and as well as April 1st and 2nd. So get tickets. I'm seeing some of the work that they are doing with the set. It is going to be incredible, and the cast is a great bunch. They are performing the complete works of William Shakespeare, abridged, revised again. I'm not sure what that means, but it seems funny. And last year's show I attended twice, and it was hilarious. So I would recommend. The Sparm sale just ended a couple days ago, so I hope everyone got in all they needed from there, and I hope all the people that worked there had a good time and met who they wanted to meet. So that is things going on campus, and now for the coming week, we have a lot coming up as well. So Tuesday, that is tomorrow, February 25th, there's going to be Minyan and Mocha from 7 to 8 at a Dareth El, and then there's going to be a Brookdale group leaving at 6:55 to walk together. There's also that day Gratitude Grams with this Gratitude Club where you can go to the 245 lobby and write a note showing appreciation to your very favorite YU staff member, which is really, really cute. Yeah. It feels like Valentine's-esque, but no one will say that.
I think it's such a cute idea. There's so many like professors that I would love. Is it for professors? Do we know? Or anyone?
It says staff, so I feel like anyone who works for YU could be included. The girls that work at the package center, we love you. YU Writers Guild February meetup is also happening that Tuesday from 7:15 to 9:30 p.m. and that's in First, room 205. There's a lot happening on Tuesday. There's a puzzle night from 7:30 to 9 in the front lounge of the Schottenstein dorm on the girls' campus. And there's also the first playoff game for the Max, which is super, super exciting tomorrow night. So go see that. And that is at 8 against number 6 seed Purchase College. Who is that?
It's just a college.
And is it here? Is the game here?
The game is here, and it's going to be a really, really big deal because, again, the first game of the playoffs. It's going to be pretty packed, so make sure you
I've only attended Sarachek.
It's going to be.
Have yet to go to another game. I should.
Hopefully, it'll be very full. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you need to get tickets, but it will be first come, first serve. And I think if it gets too full, people won't be allowed in.
The team is really good.
Yeah.
I heard they're climbing.
Yeah, so if you want a seat, make sure to get in early.
Maybe I'll go. Okay. And for Wednesday, the 26th, we have more office hours with Yeshiva Student Union. That's from 5:45 to 6:45, and that is in the office across from Nagel. That's the student government office. And then there is also another event, How Well Do You Know the Aliyah Process? So that's the Aliyah Club having an info session on things all about Aliyah, and that is 6:45 to 8 p.m., and that's in First 215. There's also on that Wednesday candle decorating with the Crafting Club from 8 to 10 p.m. in Koch, which sounds like a lot of fun, as well as the Barron Open Mic Night, which is another option on that campus with the music club. That sounds like a really fun time. I heard the last one was really good, and that's from 8:30 to 10 p.m., and that's going to be in the 215 CAF.
Yeah, I hear the open mic nights are always like a blast.
I told myself I'd want to sign up and do something. I already committed. I'm going to be doing the spring like SCDS thing, so that's enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah, go see that. That's coming up.
Yes. All right, so then for this Thursday, February 27th, we have Empowered by Tradition, a women's shear and challah bake. That actually sounds really cool. And that's hosted by the Sephardic Club, Mechina, and International Club. And that's from 7 to 9:30 p.m. in Koch on the girls' campus. And then also on the boys' campus in the Sky Caf, we have the comedy open mic, which is really exciting because I think that's the first comedy event for this year.
Who's running it now? All I remember is Yitzi running it.
Warren. Now, I don't know.
We'll see.
But
We'll see if they could step up.
Hopefully it'll be as good as it was in previous years. So I'm excited to see how that's going to go.
Yeah.
And then also Discover NYC Club is going to be going to Mercer Labs. I'm not sure what that is.
I wasn't sure either. I thought maybe it was like a science thing. I looked up. It seems to be art.
Oh.
An immersive art gallery.
I like that. Okay. There's currently a wait list, so.
Yeah. Get on it if you're if you really want to.
And that will be from 8:30 until 10:30 p.m. And like you said, it's an immersive art gallery, which looks really cool. There will be a walking group leaving from Wilf at 7:15 from Rubin Lobby, and then a walking group will leave from Barron at 7:50 p.m. from Brookdale. Okay, and then Friday, senior yearbook photo makeup day.
You might see me there.
Yay!
That is on Wilf, by the way. The girls one happened.
Yes, that one's on Wilf.
I mean, the girls one could technically be on either. You can go to either campus.
I'm assuming you can go to either.
I went to the guys' campus.
Okay. But yeah, this is the day to make up the photos in case you haven't gotten yours. And that will be from 10 to 11:45 a.m. In First 501, room 501. And that will be $5 each. And then Shabbat afternoon, Legos?
Yeah, I was confused by that. I saw that there's a Saturday event, and I was like, no way. And I didn't see more info other than Women in STEM and Legos.
STEM. But that's kind of cute. I like
it is
that.
cool.
If they're making like a Shabbos afternoon activity, I think the
like
girls'
if
campus
the school
needs
buys
that.
Lego flowers and everyone gets to sit around and
That's
build
so
them on
cute.
Shabbat. Please update the Outsider if there is more information on that. We'd love to keep people updated because that sounds like a really fun thing.
I really
of
love that idea also.
Shabbat life stepping it up.
Good, finally.
Yeah.
All right. And then Sunday, March 2nd. Oh my God, already in March. Yeshiva University chess tournament, and that is going to be from 2 to 5:15 in the Rubin Shul. And also the Lawn Club, hosted by the Outdoor Society. Maybe?
They've been there before. There was an event there already. It seems like
a good time. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a fun event, so they're having it again.
All right, and there's actually a wait list for that as well, but get on that if you want to go. It seems like really, really cool.
And we're back.
And we are back.
Okay.
With some questions.
We sent out a survey recently asking some hot takes and questions for The Outsider, and we got a plethora of responses. What is your hot take regarding Minyan Men? Okay, these people are spoken about a lot.
Yes, it can be normal. You just have to have the right chev.
That is true.
Let's talk about this.
I highly agree.
Let's talk about this because this has been discussed so many times by so many people.
Here's the issue that I hear. People are kind of like cemented in, or they get it, you have to get it super, super early. So hypothetically, you have 10 guys in your friend group and you want to take over one weekend. I feel like that's something that has to be prearranged, and it would not be easy, but that would also be a lot of fun. Because for example, my husband has like 10 friends, and last year, if he was able to bring them all to the campus, he would have wanted to join Minyan Men for one Shabbat, but that wasn't a possibility. You can't get that many people on board.
Yeah, I also know, like, I had a lot of friends who would say that, like, oh, if my boyfriend came and with all of his friends, and it would be a nice opportunity for us to spend Shabbat together.
No, it's definitely a great way for people to spend Shabbat together. It's just always like the same group, and I don't know how easy it is to change that, as well as I think it just at this point people are okay with the group it is because they're whatever. And another question, what is something that desperately needs changing of IU but will probably never occur? So let's see. Hebrew again.
Hebrew again. That is something I am so passionate about. It will never be changed, unfortunately. And it's written here multiple times, but a lot of us have problems with it, but I don't think that's something that will ever happen.
Oh my.
Brookdale needs to be updated. My mom went to Stern in the 80s, and she said that Brookdale's dorms haven't changed from when she went there. That
it's very accurate.
is accurate. That's a little scary.
I know your aunt had that reaction.
My aunt did have that reaction as well. She went
when she moved her daughter in.
When she was moving my cousin into her dorm, she said, "Oh my God, this is my old dorm room, and it is the exact same."
And that's kind of frightening. That's
Yeah.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
because like, do they keep up the buildings?
And it shows. I didn't have heat in my room part of this winter, and it was a cold winter.
Oh
I
my
wasn't in
gosh.
Brookdale. I'm in a different building, but that's what happens when these buildings stay the way they have been for years. Right.
What is happening? What is happening on sports? Tell us, Nechama.
Okay, so as mentioned before, tomorrow night, Tuesday, there is a big Max game. This is the first of the playoffs, and they are opening the playoff season. Like we said earlier, it's going to be a very big crowd, so make sure you get there early so you can actually get a seat. And then for volleyball, they lost their first Skyline Conference game, but there's always room for them to turn around.
They're doing okay.
Yeah, there's always, you can always
They won
come
one
back.
game.
One game. And then we got baseball. The first game is this Friday, actually. There was supposed to be one last week, maybe.
Yeah, there
and
was one recently. Supposed to be.
And then that was canceled for weather, but we're bringing that
Their game
back.
is coming up.
Yeah, this Friday. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Outsider.
A very special edition.
Very special edition.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, with the new people.
And new news.
Absolutely.